Hello everyone, my name is Elliot Taube, and on behalf of State Building Group, it's my pleasure to welcome you here today for the highly anticipated launch of 34 Southport in one of Toronto's most coveted neighborhoods, Swansea. Surrounded by Bloor West Village, High Park, and Lake Ontario, 34 Southport is a very unique and exciting opportunity that rarely becomes available. Let me say first that we are thrilled to be working with all who have shared our vision for this premier Toronto development project. And on behalf of the team and everyone at State, it is my pleasure to introduce Southport in Swansea. This elegant architecture is only surpassed by its attention to detail and innovation. Exquisite lines and a sleek design culminate in comprehensive aesthetic that is redefining Toronto's West End. Let me introduce the next chapter in the Swansea story. In a multi-phase community, 34 Southport will bring to Swansea Township over 625 residential units across multiple towers and a podium. This is a perfectly curated mix of one bedroom in dens, two bedroom, and two bedroom in dens. But today, we are pleased to share with you the launching of the tower and podium units at Southport and Swansea. With only 325 units now available for sale, this project is positioned to become a dynamic new city landmark in the Toronto landscape, heralding a new benchmark of downtown chic that captures the very best of Toronto into one world-class address. Rising above the expansive park that hosts many recreational options and overlooking Grenadier Pond, Southport and Swansea delivers on a range of premium units. The history of Swansea can be read in its streets and laneways. For many, Swansea is both the established and the evolving, and it gives a truly exciting energy. In terms of lifestyle, these amenities offer a rich and varied culture that competes with the best in the world. First, to the south, Lake Ontario patiently awaits with its ever-expanding vistas. Second, after wandering Lake Ontario's iconic waterways, just next door, High Park welcomes nature lovers to relax in the gardens and enjoy the premium arts, entertainment, and recreational options. And Southport Condo places residents in the center of it all. Third, enter a world of wonderment and overwhelming delight at Bloor West Village. Not only is Swansea considered a most refined lifestyle address, but it is also celebrated with prestige as a true destination, much like Forest Hill or Rosedale. Now, let's take a closer look at what makes Swansea's most anticipated condo offering so valuable. I love the beauty of film. One minute we're in the studio, the next minute here we are at our presentation gallery right on site at 34 Southport. This is an amazing space. And inside we're going to go meet a good friend of mine and colleague, Tamar Zadansky, right from State Building Group. She's going to give us a much deeper look into Southport. Why don't we come inside? Tamar, thanks for joining us here today. Tamar and I, we've known each other a long time, and I've known State for quite a long time, but some of our viewers may not be as familiar with State, their philosophies, their passions, and commitment to building excellence. Can you tell us a little bit more about State and their history?
For sure. Thank you, Elliot. It's great to be with you here today. So State Building Group really has an amazing past. We're a multifaceted company with a proud history of over 60 years of hard work, passion, dedication, spanning 3 generations. We own, develop, and manage a large portfolio of residential properties, commercial properties, all throughout Canada and the US, and are thrilled, really thrilled to be able to share this really exciting opportunity with you guys. Throughout our history, we have developed a portfolio of luxury high-rise projects, low-rise master plan communities, premium industrial developments, life sciences, office, retail, and residential properties really throughout the GTA in Toronto and Markham and Vaughan.
And you guys have gone international.
Yes, we recently have, and we've got amazing locations in New York, Miami, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles. And really, right now, we have over 4,000 condo units that are already approved in the city of Toronto. So really, we're able to provide a steady flow of sales and have great opportunities for the future.
Wow. Wow, that is incredible. And that is an amazing history and quite diverse. So before we discuss Southport in Swansea here, which is really the reason we're here, let's talk a little bit about that pipeline you were saying.
Yeah, it's a very exciting time for us here at State Building Group. We've got a great pipeline of projects coming up. We're developing new communities, and we're also developing amazing part of master plan communities that are already developed. We have new phases coming out there as well. So this summer, you'll see an additional 2 phases of over 100 homes coming to Cornell Rouge in Markham, which is a community in which we've built and developed over 2,500 homes. Following that, we have about 700 homes that are going to be built in and around the Union Glen development, which is at Kennedy and Major Mackenzie. And then on the high-rise side, we have a super exciting time. We've got lots of projects coming out. We have about 400 units at Bloor and Spadina, a marquee site at Front and Spadina, which is super exciting with over 2,200 units. And we have about 500 units at Yonge and Eglinton.
Those are marquee locations. You guys go after the best.
Yeah, we're really excited. As you can see, we've invested considerable resources in procuring the best locations and designing product with exceptional features and quality finishes. These new communities will literally sell themselves. However, we've also invested quite a bit of time and resources in making really available to agents and purchasers experiential tools, data, and analytics that show how our projects are really in a class of their own.
Well, I hope they don't sell themselves completely because, I still kind of need a job there, but that's going to keep the team busy for some time. And I have to say, again, that is some of the best real estate in the GTA. But let's jump into the reason why we're here today. It's for 34 Southport. Can you expand on the attraction to this location? And a second question, what are some of the great attributes of Southport?
There's so many great things to say about this location in Swansea, one of Toronto's most prestigious neighborhoods. But here are some of a few of my favorites. Firstly, the dramatic impact of the value of the surrounding real estate in every direction will really support and enhance the value of Southport residents far into the future. The Swansea neighborhood and really all the surrounding communities are filled with such beautiful high-end homes, right from the western edge of High Park and Grenadier Pond, all the way over to Riverside Drive and the Brule Gardens Enclave bordering the Humber River.
I mean, you talk about real estate values there. This neighborhood, you can't get into a house for less than $2 million, and that's just a starter, a tear-down type house. There's no condominiums in this neighborhood, so people who can get into Southport are going to have something very special for the future.
Yeah, this is truly a unique opportunity to get into this neighborhood. It's really amazing. And one of my favorite points about this neighborhood is really the abundance of nature right at your doorstep. It's so impressive that this is one of the only Toronto communities and neighborhood that really has a lake, a river, and a pond as its natural boundaries. You walk outside your front door and you have Lake Ontario basically right there. You have access to so many amazing parks within walking distance. Of course, the iconic High Park, and also Sunnyside Park and South Humber Park, and so many more.
People, when they look for real estate, it is always that locational aspect. And I mean, you guys develop in New York City, so to be on Central Park, to be somewhere where you're at the waterfront, this is an amazing opportunity.
Yeah, and on top of that, the local community amenities that you have here are truly unbelievable. Swansea is one of the only neighborhoods that has its own community-run town hall. There's so many access to highly ranked schools, and honestly, you're surrounded by boutiques, stores, cafes, gourmet shops, restaurants. You have everything conveniently right up at Bloor West Village.
I love this part of town, absolutely love this part of town, and it is true. You can walk out your door, aside from the park amenities, there's great retail right here.
So we've coined these the 3 sides of the Southport story, right? So it's really putting residents in the heart of 3 of Toronto's best locales. You've got Bloor West Village, High Park, and Lake Ontario. You got great access to transit, the streetcars on the Queensway, which will take you directly down to the downtown core. You got the Bloor subway line right up to the north. As well, if you drive, you can hop in your car and you have amazing access right to the Queensway, the Gardiner Expressway, Lakeshore, and Highway 427.
I know you and the state team have worked tirelessly on this building and the engaging spaces, and it really became a sculptural beauty. Can you tell me more about the building plans?
So we've spent a lot of time on these plans and really pride ourselves at designing livable suites. We have very functional designs that cater to the individual resident. And we've put a lot of time into thinking about the home buyer's needs and designing really amazing suites with no wasted space. In each unit, and this is really true throughout all of our developments, you can be assured that our passion for perfection and meticulous attention to detail will be evident. The excellence that we seek to achieve is really a result of the significant time and expertise that we invest in all of our buildings and in each and every suite. Each combines the very best in architectural design, quality materials, and high-end finishes. Kitchens with contemporary cabinets, quartz countertops, integrated European appliances, and 3 designer-selected color packages to choose from.
And we know the team, they have a unit for everyone here at 34 Southport, and there are so many other outstanding building amenities. Can you tell us a little bit more about those and perhaps what some of your favorite are?
Yes, so we've spent so much time at also really curating an incredible amenity package here. We have over 32,000 square feet of amenity spaces, which are spread out over 3 floors in the building. We have spaces designed to foster a wellness ethos, a bespoke athletic center with dedicated areas for strength, cardio, and stretching, complete with a weight sled and a yoga studio, and an adjacent outdoor wellness garden. We have tons of family-oriented amenities that will allow kids to play both inside and outside, including a kids' playroom, a dedicated learning center, and really play facilities, structures for them that are outdoors as well. There will be a spacious co-working space with private meeting rooms, as well as a really awesome green screen room that we've created, a sports lounge to grab a drink with a friend while watching the game. There's so much, there really is so much here. Home buyers will be able to host a special dinner with friends, toast a momentous birthday occasion, or just enjoy drinks on the terrace. We've got a designer-selected mix of materials and textures all throughout our amenity spaces that really creates an understated elegance. As well, we've got our 10,000 square foot 5th floor rooftop space, which truly is amazing. We've called it Club Southport, and we've got an outdoor pool, we've got barbecue stations, outdoor dining areas. It really fosters a sense of tranquility and balance. As well, we have the addition of retail at street grade, which ensures the convenience of city commerce and creates just more spaces for social interaction.
There are so many amenities, it's going to be hard to choose what you want to go to first. And I think it's great that we're actually sitting here by the model so people can get a sense of what is going on. And having an outdoor pool down here, that's something that we're not seeing in many condos at all these days. So there is an amenity for everybody, and you guys have done such a great job curating, I think, what is the perfect package. But there's one last thing I've got to ask you about, and I think it really comes down to one of my favorite aspects of this project. Tell me about the views.
You're in the heart of Swansea here. You've got it all. To the south, you have Lake Ontario. To the north, you've got Bloor West Village. Over to the west, you've got the Humber River. And to the east, you've got the iconic green space of High Park.
I know, and those are protected views. I mean, we've taken shots and we see exactly what they're like. You know, Swansea is a low-rise neighborhood. Those houses aren't going anywhere, so we know that that's protected. High Park, I don't see them building condos there, although I wish we could have that land, but so that's gonna be your park views forever. The waterfront is there, and what's been built in front, we already know, so we've got that. And the western views, I have to say, with the Humber and looking at the water and towards Mississauga's skyline, are spectacular. Tamara, I want to thank you for joining us here today. I think it was perfect that we did it in the presentation gallery. We have the scale model behind us. We have something else special here too, don't we?
Yeah, we've got an amazing, fully furnished, full model suite. It's not just vignettes, it's a full model suite. So we're really excited to welcome everyone into the sales office. Come in, take a look, see what we have here.
That is also a rarity to find a model suite in the city. So we're here, we're looking forward to welcoming everybody. Again, thanks, and we'll see everybody soon.
Thank you. We're so excited to launch this project.
I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight, and I am looking forward to seeing everybody real soon. Bye for now.